The first 3 episodes for Invincible Season 4 is now out, so let's talk about them. With Episode 1 making the world a better place, it is about Mark battles enemies new and old, and his fight to keep Earth safe. With Episode 2, I'll give you the grand tour. It is about loyalties are challenged when the old enemy is revealed. And this is an Alan the Alien and Omni-Man episode. And with Episode 3, I gotta get some air. It is about consequences weigh on Mark while Oliver takes on a new job. And with these 3 episodes, I thought it was a pretty decent start for the new season. Because with these 3 episodes, well, at least with Episode 1 and Episode 3, we see Mark being a bit more serious. Pretty going down more of a dark path. And it is doing pretty good with that. I do think it could do a bit more, but this is still early on in the season. While we see the other characters pretty much be worried about him slowly becoming something that he is not. Will it last? Will it not? Who knows? Well, comic fans knows, of course. But also with these episodes, we do see Adam Eve start to struggle. Her powers are not working. And I do think it did pretty well at exploring that, but at the same time, I wish it did more with that. But with Episode 2, as that was an Omni-Man and Alan the Alien episode, it was fun to see them together as they're on this ship that is pretty much similar to one of the ships in Star Trek, collecting the items that could defeat the Viltrumites. And with that episode, it was a fun one. But with these 3 episodes, while it does have some pretty cool moments, some great character moments like with Mark, Adam, Eve, Robot, I think they could have just done more with them too. Because we're seeing like the consequences from the finale with Conquest. And pretty much the ending for the first episode and with Episode 3 does set up more with that in a way. I just feel like that with these 3 episodes, they could have done a bit more. Like, they are long episodes. Well, long because of the ads. But at the same time, I just feel like it could have done more. But once again, the animation is pretty good. And I am definitely interested in seeing what it is setting up for. Will we see Mark go on the right path again? What more destruction will the Viltrumites cause? And what will the reaction be when Omni-Man comes back to Earth? Of course, there's a lot more questions, but I will not mention them due to spoilers. But besides that, overall with the first 3 episodes for Invincible Season 4, I thought it was a good start. It was just okay, could have been better, but yet it was still pretty good. But have you seen these first 3 episodes? If so, what are your thoughts on them? Let me know in the comments below and follow me for more.